Okay, so hopefully you had some fun with the Fizzbuzz. You can do while loop, do loop, doesn't really matter how you do it. I did do a little beginning of the Fizzbuzz code to get you started for you guys in the online course. If you want to just modify this Fizzbuzz function to add to check to see if it's divisible by 3, divisible by 5. But it's a good program to write because people will it's a good interview question. Hey, sit down here and do Fizzbuzz. Anyway, so another thing I want you guys to be aware of is indenting the code. You want to make it look presentable. I mean, for human beings, other people to read. I think you guys know about that. For loops work the same way as they do in Java and C++. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing mysterious. If this was your very first programming class, I'd go into a lot more depth in all this stuff. But like I said, we're going through the entire CS116 in like 1 week. So hopefully one day, and we'll start getting into the fancy JavaScript specific stuff soon. Okay. So here it's using a for loop to generate this number. No problem. If you want to break out of a loop, you can use a break statement. Again, same as you would find in Java or C++. The remainder operator is the same. So that's what you're going to use for Fizzbuzz, obviously. I'm not sure how long, if you get into an infinite loop, I'm not sure how long it's going to take you to get out of that. If you forget to increment your value, which we all will forget it at some point, I'm not sure. You have to try it out. That's actually not a bad thing to try to crash it because you can't really hurt anything. It's your browser. It's not going to hurt anybody else. Counter is counter plus 1, counter plus plus, counter minus minus. You can do all that stuff. You can use these ifs and else ifs, or you can use switch case, same as I think you guys are familiar with. And variable names are case sensitive, so you can have a lot of different names that look very similar but are really different to the computer. We'll get into how we use classes and stuff later, but comments are very important. Comments, probably the main reason you want to comment is to use it to block to remove a line of code without having to retype it. So if I don't like this line of code here, I can just put a comment in front of it. That's the main reason to use comments. But you can use C-style comments, same in JavaScript and C. Okay. So all these things are things we learned in CS116 that you probably feel comfortable with. Some of the times the syntax will be identical. You know, there's some good exercises at the bottom of this chapter. Looping a triangle, Fizzbuzz, and chessboard. And you can test them out in the code sandbox. The answers are all in there too if you want to find out what the answer if you have trouble figuring out. That's all we have for Chapter 2. See, we went through Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Bing, bang, boom. Let's do Chapter 3.